Tech Sergeant Anderson.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
So these three speakers ahead of me had some pretty good messages to say and share that I can probably stand up here and read already. Okay, so I'll do that to you guys because it's getting late. So what I'll do is I'm going to run down a brief kind of story of where I've been, like you said, over the past 15 or I don't know, 17 years since I've been gone. I graduated from Chester, well, not from Chester, actually, from Northwestern High School in Rock Hill. The reason being is because, let's just face it, I was a horrible kid. So I moved around high school to high school until I finally found one that would let me pass. And I wound up in Rock Hill with my mom instead of down here in Chester. So for anybody that knew me in high school, I'm sorry. I may have ruined your night a time or two. It's a small town. I didn't care what they told me to do. I was going to do my own thing because it was just, you're usually operating at such a high tempo. Your body doesn't know how to rest. Even now, your body still doesn't know how to rest. So a lot of times I had to do physical stuff before I could even go to sleep. I'm weird. I feel like you don't earn your sleep unless you do something throughout the day. So I kept that mentality in the hospital. Got out of the hospital quick. I had to learn how to walk again. Some of the words wouldn't come back quite as well as they have now. And I had to learn how to do everything basically again with my right hand because I was left-handed dominant but kind of ambidextrous, so it was weird. But we figured it out. And from there I moved on to doing a lot of the adaptive sports. I went to a lot of the snowboarding, which I had done a lot of these sports beforehand, especially softball. I played softball at a very competitive level before I got hurt. So I ventured into all these things that I'd already pretty much had done because I couldn't dive back into my work. So sports more or less have saved my life. And I say sports, I don't mean just softball and your normal stuff, football, this, that. I mean any sport, racing car, I know we had a dirt track out here, all that stuff. It's a hobby. And that's the biggest thing that people need to realize, that it's not all about the game itself, it's about everything the game brings. And so we started the adaptive program. I went on, I competed in Invictus, where we met, me and Josh here actually, we met Prince Harry. He won a gold medal in some race on his feet. Kind of his feet. And I swam, so I won a gold medal and a bronze medal in swimming. From there, I was with the team for about 3 years. I played with them, traveled around with them. They got a rough schedule. So they play a lot of events throughout the year. And like Danielle said, kind of taking that step back is what I needed to do. And I've kind of done that now. I've taken a step back. I've taken a step away from the team. And I've tried to get back to that competitive level that I played before I got hurt. And that's kind of the goal. Is I made another stepping stone for me to hit. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm playing with the Louisville Slugger, a competitive team where we travel the U.S. and we just play tournaments. And so trying to get back to that level where it's a two-handed situation where you kind of feel like you're playing with two hands again. I'm going to get there, but it's a work in progress. So I'm in that part of my life now. I live on Colorado Springs. Like I said, you gotta love the outdoors. So that's kind of what I've been doing since I've been gone from Chester for the past 17 years. I've got some buddies I know in the crowd, Travis back there that I grew up with, that I've stayed in contact with throughout the years. But the biggest thing that I want anybody to take away from this is what sports can do for anyone. And what I mean by that is just in your regular day life. And I say sports, like I said, I mean hobby. You would be amazed at what you lose when you get out of the military. Some of the things you lose, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the mission that you may or not even know you have that morning when you wake up, but you're going to have it when you get to work. It's constant chaos that comes with a lot of the job stuff that we did. You miss it. And when you get out, you become a quote-unquote veteran. If you don't start up something right away, that's a hard thing to replace. Especially for guys that are as active as we are. So when you couple that with the amputations, sports saved our lives. And I mean that in the most literal sense for a lot of us. Sports gave us that camaraderie back, gave us a sense of purpose, gave us an ultimate goal to buy into that is something bigger than ourselves, which is ultimately what the military is, right? We're buying into something that's bigger than ourselves. We're buying into the flag. We're buying into our nation. And I think that's the biggest thing that I want people to take away from the event is that you got to find something out there, even in the bad times, that will propel you to that next step, that will find you happiness, that will find you joy, and give you that release that you need, because everybody needs that, no matter what it is. I think my dad and me used to do like shag club or something like that, which I thought was really stupid, but you know, that's what they like to do, and they had fun doing it, and they had a smile on their face every time they walked in the house. So I mean, you know, it's things like that that save your life, that save marriages, that make you, you know, married for 45 years in a row, and carry on and share with your children and things like this, especially the kids. If I got any coaches in here that coach young children, tell me that you don't see the change in them throughout the season of whatever you're doing. It's amazing at how much you'll see kids and other people and grown adults grow. Just from that bond and that brotherhood. So I want to thank everybody for having me here. Lorraine, thank you for staying in constant contact with me, even though I wasn't the best. I don't know where you are. Even though I wasn't the best, you know, at getting back to you. Oh, hey. I thought you like organized this. Why are you sitting out there? Right? You see what I'm saying?
I know. My issue back there.
Right. But, no, again, just thank everybody I want to thank everyone for having me here today, allow me to speak, and, you know, I hope you guys enjoy the evening. Thank you.